Okay, so we have upped the boost pressure now again, or rather I put in all 3 springs. Hopefully they are going to produce above 14 psi now, because I was at 12 last time. And I have reduced the tire pressure on the rear so that we have some more traction, I hope. And yeah, I guess let's go. And I leaned out the fuel some more because it still was running at 10 AFRs, which is a bit much and is going to rob power. So we are probably going to look at around 320 horsepower, I think. Ah, okay, fuel pump. And I also hope we don't break the transmission, because we are slowly getting up to the limit. Although the 1.6 doesn't produce as much torque, at 320 horsepower it's still kind of, yeah, cutting it pretty close. So yeah, hopefully we'll get home again, but yeah, should be a problem. I'll try and shift carefully so that we don't have any issues. So we are going to test it now, I hope. As I said in the last video, I don't overboost, but that's always a possibility. Hope I don't pinch the Nomex on the wastegate. Okay, we're at 15 psi now. Okay, so as I said, we're at 15 psi now. I saw it on the gauge. I'm going to look at the log later. And yeah, that's where I wanted to be. Okay, that's some power now. That's some power now. And it's going, and it's sounding good now too. down the plugs, I think, because it's having some misfires. It's having some misfires. I hope it's not a trigger issue. I'm going to have to look at the log if it's a trigger issue or a spark plug issue, and yeah, we'll go from there. I hope it's not a trigger issue, because if that would be a problem, if that's the problem, that would be a problem. Gonna do one more pull again, gonna look at the AFR now. Okay, so we're still a bit rich, but I'm comfortable with that because we're at 10.5, 10.8. Gonna cool the exhaust valves a bit, so not a problem there. Other than that, gonna look at the plugs and or not gonna look at the gotta look at the logs. If that all looks good. And yeah, I hope, as I said, I hope it's not a trigger issue, because then I probably need to get a 36-2 trigger wheel. I know that at above 6,000 RPM, the VE table is going a bit down, so I either need cams, or maybe it's going to help if I do an X intake swap, so using a exhaust cam as an intake cam, because I have still one lying around, and that would be possible, but I'm not sure if that will fix it. But if it does, that's good. If not, I'm gonna get some cams probably, because I think VE falls up top, so the engine is dropping off power at the top as well, and yeah, that's basically it then. I'm gonna have a look at the logs together with you now, and yeah, see you then. Okay, so looking at the logs, I hope you can see it. I can't capture on this laptop because it's so slow. We are at, well, here we have the part where I accelerated, and then that's third gear where we were experiencing those hiccups, and it is not a fuel cut, although we hit 18 psi at most. It seems we are hitting, or we're rather at a medium value of about 16 psi, and it is not a trigger issue because our RPM is normal and we don't have any spikes in there. So it seems to be a spark plug issue. So we're going to gap them down in the next video and maybe install some coil on plug coils. And yeah, because I still have some of those here. So next video we're going to probably install these. Those are some VW Audi coils, which I still got from my A3. And there are adapter harnesses for the standard wasted spark ones. So wasted spark harness, so I'm gonna just get that and put those in. Also put the X intake cam in, so the exhaust cam as an intake cam. And then we should have some more power as well, probably around 10 to 15 horsepower more at the top, because the stock cams for an MX-5 are laid out to get you more mid-range. And hopefully that is going to gain some top-end power then. Alright, yeah, see you in the next video then. Goodbye.